Electro motorheads, then you haven't seriously considered the next step in energy-efficient transportation. Turning off the pump and turning on the juice. 1 out of every 50 cars sold in the state of California has to be zero polluting. That's another way of saying it must be electric. So recently, the state opened the first public charging station, not filling station, and hosted the largest gathering of solar and other electric-powered cars ever held in this country.
Got a 9-inch series wound motor.
We put in 20 12-volt deep cycle batteries.
8 batteries in front, 8 batteries in back.
Double, turn one.
I've had it to about 90 miles an hour.
Top speed is about 65.
How fast will it go?
17.
I really like to drive this car at 75 on the freeway because people see the electric on the side and they say, and they look at their own speedometer and they realize they're doing 75 and they're just saying, they don't believe it.
They laugh. It's different, you know, you have to get used to the limitations. You have to get used to the fact that you can't go more than 25 miles before you turn around and head home. And I've run out of juice a few times. I have solar on the roof, so I can always leave it and come back, which I have done.
If you think these are just eccentric electro motorheads, then you haven't seriously considered the next step in energy-efficient transportation, turning off the pump and turning on the juice. More than 1,000 diehards turned out for the second annual Solar Electric Expo and Rally in the tiny Northern California hamlet of Willits, the self-proclaimed solar capital of the world. They showed off dozens of alternative energy vehicles capable of providing reliable day-to-day commuter transportation. This converted VW Rabbit combined lead-acid batteries and solar assist panels to produce non-pollutant Farfig nougat. But we really wanted to know, what was it like when you step on the gas?
And they race off. It whines a little bit. My motor is fairly new, so you can still hear a little bit of whining from the motor, but that's about all. It's very quiet. And you come to a stop and it's completely quiet. Pretty simple system, series wound motor.
Mary Ann Walpert built her Volts Rabbit from a $3,500 kit in about 3 weeks. She drives the car every day, and it's approaching 200,000 miles, albeit not all of that on electric power. Still, her maintenance costs consist of renewing the $30 motor brushes at 100,000 miles and replacing the 16 batteries about every 3 years.
It's really nice to go by gas stations and never have to stop, you know, and just to be driving around in a car that's not emitting any pollutants. It really feels good, and it's fun to drive.
I don't know that they're the car of the future. I think they're the car of the present.
Actor Ed Begley Jr., a bit overamped even by Hollywood standards, first began tooling electrically around LA freeways in 1970, and he's never unplugged.
I drive them exclusively now. I have not been to a gas pump in almost 3 years. 90% of the trips we take, and these are Department of Energy statistics, are 40 miles or less. There's an electric vehicle right there. This is a change we're all going to have to make. It's real efficiency. It's long-term efficiency.
A cross-section of vehicles proved Volkswagen and Honda the most popular cars to convert. This '92 Honda Civic has never covered a single mile on gasoline.
Took out the gas engine, cooling system, fuel system, exhaust system. That's a lot of stuff. We put in 20 12-volt deep cycle batteries. I've had it to about 90 miles an hour, so it's a real solid vehicle.
But if you think electric cars are ready to take over every gasoline application, well, they're definitely not ready for police work. This souped-up Chrysler police cruiser made easy work of an electro-cop car equipped with a 27-horse, 120-volt power plant in a quarter-mile showdown. The battery-powered black and white did, however, manage a respectable 75 miles per hour. But any self-respecting Yugo could ditch it in a pinch. The next step most certainly will be solar-powered. The solar flare has already crossed the United States and Australia with a solar array that generates 1,300 watts of power.
This is a change we're all going to have to make. It's real efficiency, it's long-term efficiency.